Right guys, welcome back to some more Final Fantasy 16. Hope you're all doing well. Now this is just a straight continuation from last part because as we all know by now, the side quests in this game are utter shit. But we'll just pick it back up from where we left off. So here we go.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him, not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
A Stolas quill, or more precisely, my Stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you, that one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
Thank God for that, it's done. 11,000 XP, I should think so. Bahamut's Mercy. Oh, reduces Gigaflare cooldown time. Do you know what pissed me off though about that? That section there where I was just talking to Harpocrates, I could skip it. Like, at the end of the sentence. When he was talking to Dion, that was a cutscene, so I couldn't skip it. So what I normally do is when they get to an end of a sentence, I press X because there's normally a pause and it takes longer. And that pisses me off because the pause at the end of the sentence does not make the game more dramatic and stuff. It makes it infuriating. They don't need to have that long of a pause in between their sentences. If I left it like that, my parts for this, it'd be about 100 parts of this game. Right, we got his quill. We've got, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're still missing 10. 10 of these curiosity things. Right, we've got mail. Hole again. Right, that was it, I think. Right, let's have a look at my quests. We'll do that one for mid. Oops. Let us take them off so I know which one I'm going for. Is it this one? Yeah. This way. Wait, it is this way, isn't it? Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm just getting the oil. Right, so I need some more. There's a goblin.
What happened here? It's a miracle there was any left at all.
Wait, I've gone out of the area. Oh, here it is. Defeat a desert toy in Carava. That's in Dalmechia, isn't it? Down here. There. I thought so. Right, well, to Dalmechia. Let's go find
Let's
the
go.
desert toy.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Stay away from that. Give that a wide berth.
Here we are again. Carava. If you were a tortoise, Togo, where would you hide?
Right out in the open, in plain sight, like this one.
It looks like we found him. Nice try.
About to get Mega Blade. Go.
Too slow.
That thing didn't stand a chance. Adamantoid
These
shield.
materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
We'll say back to mid, I suppose. Yeah, we might as well do the ones we've got open at the minute. Otherwise, if we just keep picking up more, it's going to get more and more confusing. So we might as well go through these ones that we've got at the moment. All the ones I picked up from the hideaway. I've got another bit of mail. Right, I've got to go and check this quickly. Safe returns and before we depart. Right, I'm not going to read them. Right, mid, I've got your stuff.
First the skies.
Say what you will.
Just wish it didn't take us 10 minutes to get over to you.
Whatever should I write next?
Right.
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0
And
a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
wait, the children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they Didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
God, here we go. Gotta talk to the kids now.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Where'd you put it, you little shit?
Sid! Is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales?
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
Look! I found it! Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Right, let's go give her the cogwheel.
Well, did they have it?
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place, well, you just wait and see. That should do it. Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Nice. Quest complete. Model airship. Oh, I've got another curiosity. Nice. We're racking them up now. All of them, they're going our chambers. Right. What do we have next? Trial and error. Oops. Meant to equip it actually. Trial and error. Trial and error. Nope. Where's trial and error? Here. Isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Oh, is this the one where I've got to overwatch that guy's training? One who wants to be a scout.
Nazaire might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine cursebreaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
You haven't even started yet. Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You'll need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way.
Right.
Right, Ember.
Right, I want ambrosia. Wait, nope. Wrong button. What the hell?
Good girl.
Alright, you can piss off.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready.
He's been busy. Oh.
Or maybe not.
He needs rescuing.
Damn it.
Oh.
Ember, draw your sword!
I can't!
Then run!
If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
God Davis. I always forget Joshua's with me. I just keep thinking it's me and Torg.
Nice try.
Here we go, Mega Flare.
All yours, Chocobos.
This does so much damage when you combine all these moves together. It's insane. It's dead. It's finished. Insane.
Ember, are you... gone? Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is then.
Yeah, but there's a chest there. Kestrel's beak braid. Alright. There's actually a vendor here that says it's got something new. I want to just check that quickly.
Do you see anything you like?
Oh, that's what they've got. Have you got any of these? Oh, sold out.
I'll
No.
be here if you need me.
I've already bought what I need to buy from them. I do need to go around all the merchants actually and buy all them orchestrion rolls because I know I haven't got them all.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job? I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Eh? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you there, Nazaire. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
Right, well I better follow these back to the hideaway then and go turn this in. So that it's gone off me list. Right, he's just over here. Look, we've got another letter. I'll leave it and I'll come back when we've got more than one. There's no point going around there just to read one.
Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not. Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim. And is that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conch and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
Good lad.
Daft as a brush, that one. But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
It couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
Things rarely do these days, but that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
Nice. There's another quest done. Get it ticked off the list. The Breath of Lightning. Oh, well, we got a new quest. Right, we'll go and pick that one up. Might as well while it's here. Oh, it's Gav. Isn't it? Yeah, it is.
You alright?
Something troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just... Eda's baby will be coming soon, and I wanted to make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north, families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. Yeah, let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
So, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that Eda's due any day now, and I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right, then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm. But not just any good luck charm.
Not just any.
No. One made from the feather of a Silver Chocobo. There's naught luckier in all the realm, or so we used to say back home anyway. Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers, but nothing. I'd try and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need. A feather.
That or the bird whose horse it's attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with traveling traders plying the northern borders.
There's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call. I'll let you know if I find anything.
You're a good friend, Clive. I won't forget this.
I'm very surprised you didn't say go and ask Hippocrates, because he is the man. Right, so here we go on Martha's.
Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs. Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A Silver Chocobo feather.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago claiming he was attacked by a Silver Chocobo near some gutted hovel not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
We'll see.
Right, am I going to Eastpool then? Or, no, I'm still speaking to people here.
We've got a few rooms going.
I thought that was me lead straight away. Right, this is quite a big circle to talk to people. Oh, here's one.
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone. Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the Viceroy.
Maybe another time. I'm looking for a Silver Chocobo feather.
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a Silver Chocobo for years. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows. If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you anyway.
Yeah, thanks for nothing. Right, one more. Where's this other person at? Maybe this way, since I've found one up there, one in the middle. They could be down here, actually. Nope. Right, let's go this way then. If they're not up this way, they must be down that way.
Look, Daddy. Shining so bright.
Whoever's idea it was to take those bearers.
Him, maybe? There we go.
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to sell Silver Chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was a Silver Chocobo seen there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first time. A Silver Chocobo.
Right, I might as well travel here. Quicker to go from here to there.
Let's go.
Right, Ambrosia. Run like the wind. Not today, thanks. Right, there's some falling down there, but I'm not going that far.
They're not left by bandits for a change.
Well, they're definitely Chocobo footprints.
More tracks. And these look fresh. The Chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is.
Well, let's go and find it then.
I don't hear anything.
Well, there's a feather. That's what we came for.
Well, I'll be damned. It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend. Thank you. Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
Yeah. Right. Hideaway. Right, Gav, I've got your feather.
It was no trouble.
Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
Crystals crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find it?
It's a long story.
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long. Even if you hadn't have turned up, they'll find a new home. Trust me, after all. That's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is, you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet.
There we go. What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Oh, will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Give it my best.
You can give it to yourself. Come on.
Alright, to Edda then. Right, we're slowly but surely getting through these side quests.
Ah, me lords.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is...
Go on, please. It's beautiful. Did you make it?
We did. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family, like. It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when a band's on the way. I mean, a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family too. Oh, I hope you like it.
I don't know what to say. I thank you, me lords, for everything.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
Clive, fancy a swift off? I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced. Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over. What with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. My whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions. Stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword. I may have had one too many.
You may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. After I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
Nice. Another one done. What do we get? Winter Mead. Oh, another one. Nice. Keep racking up these curiosities. I want to try and collect them all, so we're doing the right thing. Right. Right, I'm going to do this one. Nobody's Tool, because I saw that when I was at Garnick, so I know where that one is. It's over here. Yep, that's the one. Just because I don't want to spend too much time looking around for them, I knew where this one was because I'd seen it.
Let's go.
Right, Ambrosia.
Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dark. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by a Kashik. I need to hurry.
Straight past the enemies.
Back to the stables, go.
Hopefully they'll leave me alone. Nice.
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet. But let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether stick is there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
Alright, let's go.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls?
Find and rescue the captive bearers.
Locked up tight.
It just said use the key. Didn't it? It just told me to use the... It told me to use the key on the door.
Stay down.
This one. So this place was no ordinary prison, and I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
I'm so confused. Well, she said she was checking the upper levels, so I'm to stay down here. gonna let it go to 2 here.
Minimal loss of Waluda lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
Right, one more.
They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared. Nothing but a caching down here.
Right. Join Doris on the second floor.
I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
Probably in a fight, no doubt. Oh. Well, kinda right.
Let's try. No luck downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and... it can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even, and those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
It must
Perhaps
fit that
it will
one
fit one of the
downstairs.
doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
Yeah, well, it's downstairs. It's that one that I tried to go in first. Where's the stairs? It's just here to the right, isn't it? Run, Clive. Like sprint. Break a sweat. Please.
Let's see what we can find down here.
Am I gonna fight this beast or whatever it is? Or am I not? It doesn't look like I'm meant to be here. Or am I meant to look in this corridor first? I literally have no idea. There's gonna be enemies here though, I know that for a fact. Amber, nice. Just waiting for these Akashic.
Survivor. And she sounds close.
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them. Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. He must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
What's that?
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
I'm fighting the monster. I knew it.
It's out there waiting for me. I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
Right, are we then? Jesus, that is a big behemoth. Accuser beast. Alright, oh, it's an Atari's mark. What the hell?
Can't let that happen.
It's a mark inside of a quest. That's a bit mad. I don't think I've ever seen that. It's only spawned during this quest. Oh, nice. That kills 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh. No. Stop getting away. Come on. We're getting him down already.
Too slow.
Nice. Come on. Might as well just pop the mega flare off. Nice.
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
I'm fine. What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do 2 things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years, we were her daggers in the shadows. but we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore, so we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Haida Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles, and the curse breakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
Nice. Quest complete. Quest and a notorious mark in the same thing. The Breath of Darkness. Nice. Right. Well, the last thing I'm going to do while we're here... Oh, hang on. There's a mark on the board. Right, we'll check that and then I'll go and check the mail. It's a nice way to end. Right, Nectar. What have you got? The Masterless Marauder. Unknown. Waluda. So it's somewhere in Waluda, I'm guessing. I'll look it up. I'll find out where we need to go for next episode, guys. Right. Tell you what, we've took some marks off that board. Surely we must have killed about 30. If I had to estimate. Right. Check the mail. Check our wall as well. Right. Model airship from Mid. And we got the Winter Mead from Gav. Right, we're getting close on them. Right, mail. Treasure hunt. Huh. Hideaway welcome. Huh. Right, well. We've just got quests to get on with. Still. Plenty more. I just want to... Well, actually, there's not that many more. And then we can get on with this, which I'm kind of guessing is end game. Like, end game. I don't know. But we've got a bit to go yet. A few more quests to get through until that point. But, yeah, we'll leave it there for now, guys. So, thank you so much for watching, as always. If you could like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, I'd really, really appreciate it. And I hope wherever you all are, you're on a wonderful day. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.